Hello everyone. Namaskar everyone. A very warm welcome again to this channel of mine, which is Dharma and Us, which intends to talk about Sanatan Dharma, the Vedic roots. Sanatan Dharma, which is basically based off Vedic education or Veda, the other scriptures that we have in Sanatan Dharma, Upanishad, Agam, Darshan Shastra, etc. So today I was thinking of going to address two or three topics, which will primarily be. So the first one is uh, depression, which is very prevalent in today's society, and also in Indian society, like in Bharatvarsha society, it's getting very common. Every day I read about lots of news of people getting depressed, and then which ultimately leads them to suicide. I have experienced depression myself, and I mine was more hormonal because it happened during pregnancy and afterwards, but it impacted me a lot in terms of I believe a lot of things have changed in me. But how the cure happened? I started meditating. I did yoga and pranayam, and started chanting Vedic mantra, especially the Gayatri mantra and Mahamrityunjay mantra also. So that way, I think the Gayatri mantra had amazing impact on me, and my at first I thought that, in postpartum I thought that my whole brain anatomy had changed, or physiology has changed, and that's why I'm not able to cope up with it. But honestly, and trust me, that as soon as I moved to yoga and pranayam, dhyan, and chanting, I felt an immense difference in my overall behavior, in even the triggers that I used to have, they have decreased immensely. So there is nothing like it. No, I mean, the cognitive medications, no, and cognitive behavior therapy, yes, to an extent, but our yoga, dhyan, and pranayam and chanting, they are wonderful. They're very scientific, right? And they are amazing because they basically are science in itself too. So the society is going towards losing roots in Sanatan Dharma, and they are getting away from it, from the Vedic culture that we have, the amazing Vedic culture, which has the education of everything: how to lead your life, what to expect from your life, how the life should be, in both the terms, like how to live life on this earth, what to expect in the spiritual realm as well, the Adhyatmic realm as well. And it gives you a total direction, vision, and aim to, or a goal to live life, in what ways you have to live your life, and what would be the wonderful way to lead a good life, right? So when the youth, and especially I think that, not just youth, but uh, overall as a family, the parents, youth, and everybody is digressing away from the roots and culture, especially of Vedic dharma, Vedic beliefs, right? And all the main scriptures belief, not just the ritual part of it, but the main belief which actually tells you what you are supposed to do in your life, in this lifetime, and how you're supposed to lead a good life. So once you digress from it, it gets immensely difficult, and things will keep on changing, and you will tend to go towards depression because you don't have answers, and you are not self-sufficient at this point to find answers by yourself, and already you're depressed. So it's like a black hole. You keep on going inside it. You cannot, it's not easy to come out of it. So if you're falling in a hole, if you're falling in a ditch, what you need, some kind of support to come out of it, right? So the Vedic scripture and the teachings are that support which help you to come out of your hole, the black hole of your life. And these immense and beautiful effect on your brain physiology, anatomy, and everything. And overall, your spiritual and adhyatmic journey starts, and it goes in an amazing direction. All I can say. So I really humbly ask all the parents in the family, and the youth especially, and kids, go back to our roots, go back to Vedic studies, go back to try to find the answers in the scriptures, that the Sanatan scriptures that we have. The second problem that I was going to address is coming out of the first one, that I keep hearing, I keep reading about the news of love jihad that is getting very common in India. Love jihad is coming out of the monstrous, or I would say really evil thought process of some religions, which are trying to convert or misuse the Sanatan Dharmi people or Hindu people. And the cases are increasing in number. I keep on reading about how they are increasing, where the girl is first lured, they're taught to, or they are made, they're paid to lure this girl, and of Sanatan Dharma, and then make it look like a love affair, and then get married to this girl. And in the process is also involved that the girl is going to run away from the family without their knowledge, elope, and elope with money and other jewelry or something from the household. So this way the whole ecosystem has been designed, and it's going on in a large scale in the all the states of Bharatvarsha, and this is taking a really bad form. So how, and then later on, the girl who marries such boy, who they have some particular destinies, I mean, most of them who are the victims of love jihad, they will be tortured in the household, they will be tortured in this boy's household, right, in the boy's household, by the boy by his family members, and will be beaten and sometimes burnt, and at last will be murdered. Literally, they will cut her in pieces or in parts and will pack it in the suitcase and the luggage, and then they'll just throw it somewhere or the other. And here the girl's family is not aware of all such things, because they won't care, because the girl has eloped, and the girl has changed the religion, she was made to change the religion. So all of this is going on like a ecosystem. Every year is an estimate of 20,000 cases, and I have a friend who has worked towards it, who has written some books. um, so these girls have really bad destiny, right? So what is happening at the grassroots level, that in the families the parents are not able to teach these girls about their own roots, about their own culture, about their own Sanatan Dharma, about their own Vedic teachings. And these girls digress from everything. They go to hookah bars, clubs, and here these particular religion guys, they flock, and they try to lure this girl under a plan. I mean, these girls under a proper ecosystem, which is a very planned one. It's very vicious. So really, parents, you need to teach your girls, and not just girls but boys and your family as a whole, about Bharatiya culture, Bharatvarsha's the whole heritage, the history, and especially dharma. So go back to the Vedic roots, go back to the teachings of the Vedic roots. And the last problem that I wanted to address, which does not have a solution, but I just wanted to say it out loud here, that a lot of BJP workers around Bharatvarsha are getting killed because of because they're supporting BJP, right? Because they're supporting an ideology. So that is they are killing not the person but the ideology. So we as people need to decide that can we let these goons and monsters win, or we have to let Dharma win? I'm not going to extend it beyond 10 minutes. So, namaskar, and it was nice talking again. Thank you.